Well, for us, I mean, for the people that have been here and lived through it, but what
Right.
where do we go wrong? What were our actual violations of the right to know? Just in a, so, I'm a firm believer in learning from the past and not repeating
Sure.
our mistakes. So, where exactly were, in a brief summary, our violations?
Okay. I've got the two decisions here. The first one, dated January 19th. And I mean, I certainly don't mean to relive or to rehash,
No, I mean, I'm
But
just. I
We
don't want-
relive it and rehash it every day.
Yeah, I just don't
Can
want
I just
to
make one
repeat it.
comment? I want to make it crystal clear. Everything this board did was under legal guidance.
Right.
Everything. And we got expert advice from experts, superintendents, people, our search committee. I just think that is really important to be noted because it doesn't matter. If it's wrong, it's wrong. We are the school board. The buck stops with us.
Yeah.
Certainly.
So I want to know what we did wrong, so we don't do it again.
Well, you're going to
Yeah.
find
Especially when
sometimes
you
you
do the-
can't do, you
Right.
can't control everything.
Right.
You bring up something in non-public that's not under this RSA, you're breaking the law. If Krista or somebody or Maria, somebody does that, it's breaking the law. So good luck. It's hard.
That, let me go through the opinion in a couple bits, and I think we're gonna, maybe it's a good discussion, because I think it weaves in, for at least for some of the newer board members, a lot of, some of the aspects about individual board member authority and roles and responsibilities of the board. Going back to the first decision, which was issued on January 19th, Public Relations Subcommittee, this is the reading from the court. The plaintiff alleges that 3 board members convene on several occasions to meet with and hire a public relations firm. Plaintiff argues that these meetings constituted a subcommittee falling within the definition of a public body under the statute. Subcommittees of the board are essentially the board. They're arms of the board, they're agents of the board. So if the board establishes a subcommittee or acts in a manner that takes on the form of a subcommittee, even absent full delegation and authority, chances are it's a subcommittee. So if it's a subcommittee, the right to know law applies, meaning you have to post notice of the meeting, you have to take minutes, and you have to make it open to the public. This is all, I mean, take your notes, that's fine, it's all in
It's
the
in the
document,
packet.
that's all in the packet. The board argued that these were informal work sessions, which involved less than a quorum of the school board, less than a majority, and were not the work of a subcommittee. Rather, they were work sessions undertaken to begin exploring the process for conducting an interim superintendent search. Okay. This is what the court said. The right to know law does not apply to isolated conversations among less than a quorum of individual members outside of public meetings. So if you run into another board member at the supermarket, how you doing, how are the kids, was the great Red Sox game last night? It's not a meeting, it's not a subcommittee.
Well, what if you say, boy, wasn't Al a jerk at the last meeting?
The right to know law does not apply to isolated conversations among less than a quorum of individual members outside of a public meeting unless unless the conversations were planned or intended for the purpose of discussing matters related to official board business. All right, and the public entity made decisions during the isolated conversation. The court goes a little further, though. Such meetings shall not be used to circumvent the spirit of the right to know law. Therefore, 1, if official deliberations occur at gatherings of less than a quorum, or if decisions are made at such gatherings, or if the gatherings occur on a regular basis, a court may determine that they constitute improper meetings under the right to know law. So those are the 3 categories, 3 criteria, and 3 scenarios in which meetings of less than a quorum of a board may constitute or take on the form of a subcommittee. If official deliberations occur, decisions are made at such gatherings, and the gatherings occur on a regular basis.